New drivers, new cars and a new Formula One season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that hosts the first round of a 21-race championship, taking us from here in Melbourne, Australia, across the globe before we eventually reach the season finale at Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. Here's the track then, 16 corners, 6 to the left and 10 to the right. They make up the 3.3 miles around Albert Park Lake, with turn 1 and 3 providing the best opportunities to pass. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with the addition of new safety features, the return of France and Germany in an expanded 21-race calendar, and more tyre compounds than ever before. And of course, we have some big car manufacturers back in the sport too, with Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin returning as title sponsors for Sauber and Red Bull respectively. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2018 Formula One season is Anthony Davidson. Great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here. I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 4th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the relative performance of McLaren and Toro Rosso, who have exchanged power unit suppliers this year. And given the additional restrictions on engine components, they need to be strong in terms of both performance and reliability.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Saliba, Valtteri Bottas and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Perez, Magnussen and Roman Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Carlos Sainz and Gasly, Alonso, Leclerc, Brendan Hartley and Marcus Ericsson, Stroll and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, we qualified higher than we were anticipating. Let's see if we can do just as well in the race. Start phase, now let's build on it. Less than a second, they're on fresh Ultra Softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 37.5. Okay, good work, great pass. DRS deployment mode to prevent this. At least before you start feeling too many tyre issues. They seem in good condition for the time being. Degradation is pretty bad, the grip is going to fall away quickly. You're leading the pack, P1, Hamilton behind. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps. You are in first position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 12.4 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. The time last lap was a 1:32.4. Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
So, another fantastic victory for McLaren today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So so the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Saliba takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Carlos Sainz. It was probably one of his best drives this season and I was thoroughly impressed.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us and goodbye until the next race.
fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. Appreciate your time.